there's so much wealth around us that we call waste because of ignorance, right? And that was when I decided that, yeah, so whatever it is, sustainable waste management was the way to go. I just always grew up in that environment where we used to keep things. We didn't used to throw things away. Like my parents, especially my mom, believes that even though this was not like good enough for us again or something, there were still people that this thing that we wanted to throw away would give so much value to. So I just grew up with that mentality of responsible consumption, giving things, donating things instead of just simply trashing them. EcoBarter is a sustainable waste management company, and what we do collection of waste, and then we transform these waste materials into finished products for individuals and for other companies to also use. So as a user, you can either download our app or go to the web app and you request for pickup. You sign up, you request for pickup. When you request for pickup, we get it at the back end, and then we schedule the pickups. Every month, we release a calendar for the different communities that we're going to every week. All of those waste that we collect, and even the ones that we collect from our community centers, right? We bring them to our main material handling facility, which is here in Apple. So once they get here, we have guys that then sort through these materials, separating them into plastics, paper, metal, all of those materials. And so once it gets here and it's sorted, different things happen to different materials. For materials like plastic bottles, right, they are then further sorted into colors. You remove the label, you remove the cap, you sort them into colors, and then we bale them. So baling is basically compressing these things, and then when we compress them, we send them to companies in between Lagos and Ogun State, who then transform them into things like fiber, right, and for everyday consumers to use in pillows and different things. But I think the most fascinating one for me is what we do with the single-use plastic bags, the leather, the nylon that we know. Most recycling facilities in Nigeria don't collect them, so we're one of the few that collect these materials. And because they are difficult to recycle, right, what we do with them is called upcycling. So we're using local technology, local skills, the everyday weaving, Ashoke weaving that you know. We are leveraging that skill, that technique, to then transform the single-use plastic bags into fabric. So we then do this, and another interesting thing about this whole process is that we then employ internally displaced women and other vulnerable women within our host community to work on this process. So they cut the nylons into long threads, and then they weave it on a floor loom. Right? We teach them, we train them, we teach them, and then we more or less employ them. So when it's woven on a floor loom, it comes out as long yards of fabric, like just the way you buy Ankara or any other fabric in the market. So two things then happen. We sell those fabrics to companies that make them into other things, and then on the side we also make them into, you know, bags and mats, and then we sell to people online, you know. So those are the things that happen with from our collection process to transformation. When we came about the name EcoBarter, right, the first thing we did was to trademark that name, and that has protected us a lot, because from 2018 to date, a lot of EcoBarter caricature, a lot of EcoBarter-ish kind of name have come up, and knowing that, or having that IP part covered, knowing that our intellectual properties are covered, helps us. It helps us come across to investors and even to customers as a serious brand. And so when they are considering who to partner with, who to invest in, who to shop with, or who to, you know, do business with, we are a better option for them, because, you know, they are more confident in the fact that we have some structure and we have some protection. You know, somebody would not just come up and say that your name is not your name. So that is one way that it has helped us. On the other side, as a company, it has also helped us protect us, our trade secrets, our strategies from outsiders and from infringement. So, and that also means that whatever we design from our head or from our team stays within us, and we're able to run with it for a while before it even becomes open source. So yes.